Hey everybody, Kennedy Hawk from the MCM team here. We are doing our box playthrough of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. using the 5 different core set heroes. So first up is going to be Black Widow against She-Hulk Justice. Black Widow is a 1 main scheme level hero, so we have to be really careful with that threat, which is why we chose Justice. Before the scenario, we have to pick one of the minions, and we've chosen the AIM Scientist, because when we flip, it will die. She's got 13 hit points, and every time we attack her, we remove a threat from the scheme, and if we can, we then discard the top card of the encounter deck and resolve any preparation abilities on that card, which hopefully there will be none. So our goal here, I think, is to keep the main scheme pretty empty so that if or when we attack, we don't actually have to discard any preparation cards because there's no threat in the main scheme. But there's a lot of threat pressure in this scenario, so we'll see just how that works out. All right, let's open our opening hand. We have Ground Stomp. Ground Stomp, this is amazing. Skilled Investigator, Wiccan, Energy, and Superhuman Law Division. I hate 5 of these cards. So let's draw some new ones. We've got Clear the Area, Lay Down the Law, much better. Upside the Head, Quake, and Homeland Intervention. Okay, this is much better. So let's go ahead and do our flip. We will deal 2 to the Scientist there, and we will use Lay Down the Law to pay for Clear the Area. That removes 2 threat from a scheme, and if it removes the last threat, we draw a card, which is a Surveillance Team. I think we will pay for that Surveillance Team. Just start building some constant threat ability. I think I'm going to do an attack for 3, and I'm going to use Homeland Intervention to play Upside the Head, which will confuse Black Widow. That seems like overall the right move for now. So she is down to 10 health and confused. There's no threat in the main scheme. We've got a Surveillance Team. We're only drawing 3 cards. We do get a Focused Rage and a Superhuman Strength. Alright, so Black Widow's going to get 1 threat automatically. She's going to attack us for 2 plus something. Her 5 hit points jumped off the board there. 2 plus 0. Alright, love it. 1 plus 0. And our encounter card is Shadows of the Past. Cool. That's a thing we needed, round 1. That's my second encounter set. I have 2 of the core set, so I always get confused when I pull my characters out and have multiple obligations and encounter sets. Alright, we've got Titania and a Personal Challenge, which is going to start with 4 threat on it and has a crisis icon. Titania has 6 attack, probably something we should get rid of. Oh my gosh. This is not what we live for here. Okay. Well, what are we going to do? Oh my gosh. Let's remove a threat from a scheme. That seems good. Let's go ahead and use Legal Practice and Quake to play a Superhuman Strength. We'll swing into Titania for 5. Just going to put her down to 1 attack, and it will stun her, so we can ignore her for a couple turns if we choose. And we're going to flip down like babies and hold on to Focused Rage. Superhuman Strength got burnt by that attack, so we're drawing up to 6. Upside the Head, Global Logistics, another Focused Rage, Legal Practice, and Surveillance Team. Okay. Main scheme starts moving. 1 threat. Black Widow is confused. Titania is going to scheme, though. The little Titania she is. And our encounter card is a Gang Up, which is going to surge into an AIM Abductor, which is going to go find Abduct Superhumans. Which for now doesn't matter, but someday might make us upset. We do have 2 side schemes out there. I'm glad this is an expert mode. Don't worry, the core set hero still got this. I'm confident. Blindly, as it be. Okay. Things are looking pretty grim. I'm not going to lie. Oh, and we could object that threat. Heck yeah. I'll rewind time for that. Are we going to play legal practice? Ugh, that's gross. I'd really like to have better cards in my hand. Let's flip up and finish off Titania. Do I finish off Titania, or do I just hit the aim abductor? Let's hit the aim abductor for 2. We will swing into him and get rid of him. Let's pay 3 for a focused rage, take a damage, and draw a card. Let's pay 2 for a surveillance team, and we're going to surveillance team the heck out of, I guess, this one. Okay, here we go, She-Hulk. Draw her 4 cards. Genius, 1-2 punch, thank goodness. Lay down the law, and lay down the law. That is not beautiful. We've got 1 threat going on the main, so it's up to 3. Black Widow is going to attack us for 1 plus something, and we're going to face tank it for 2. Titania will discard her stunned card, and our encounter card is Black Widow's Gauntlets. So we need to clear the main scheme and attack her in order to be able to use that. Something that looks totally not doable this round. Alright, let's focus Rage to take a damage and draw a card. It's a clear the area. That's kind of beautiful. Let's remove a threat from here. So we get that pesky main scheme taken care of here soon. We're going to perform an attack against Black Widow and see if she gets a preparation. She does not, which discards this. We still will take our retaliate damage, I believe, and Black Widow will take her 3. So that's beautiful, and we get to remove a threat to do that. We are also going to use a lay down the law to 1-2 punch and stand ourselves. Next, we're going to use lay down the law to play clear the area, clearing the main scheme and drawing a card. We're going to use Genius to play clear the area, clearing abduct superhumans to draw a card. Set upside the head, that doesn't matter for now. Let's attack Titania and get her out of there. Okay. That's feeling pretty good. That's feeling much better. Do we flip down for a turn? We got ourselves into this mess by flipping down, but I really like cards, so I'm going to flip down. I'm going to get rid of upside the head and draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, Gamma Slam and split personality? What is it doing to me here? We're going to object the first scheme, and then she's going to scheme for 4, which is still 40% of the main scheme. And we've got an encounter card, which is nabbed. Abduct Superhumans is not in play, so let's put it into play. And then we're going to discard cards looking for a minion, or an ally. We find one, so that's good. No extra encounter card this turn. That's going to have 5 threat on it, and an acceleration token. What is this? Oh, strength got discarded. Okay. And it's our go. Beautiful. Horrible, but beautiful. Let's see here. Let's flip up, deal 2 to Black Widow. I want that Coulson. I want it bad. So what we're going to do, take a damage and draw a card. Cards are good, you know, I heard so. Global Logistics, Superhuman Strength, Gamma Slam to play Monica Chang. She's going to go find our final copy of Surveillance Team, which I think we just used to play a Surveillance Team. She's going to put it into play. It's going to gain its uses counters. And then each copy of Surveillance Team is going to gain 1 uses counter. Beautiful. Exactly what I needed Monica to do. think we're going to Homeland Intervention, exhausting 1, 2, 3. Sort of move 6 threat from Superhumans, which is going to let us play Coulson, which will let us go find our counterintelligence. Have we seen counterintelligence yet? Is it one of our last 3 cards? It is. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle these final 2 cards, and that gets added to our hand. We've got these Chumpos out here. I don't want to get rid of my split personality. That feels bad. Let's do an attack. It's going to remove a threat and see if we get a preparation. We do not. So Black Widow will take 3 from She-Hulk's attack. We'll use counterintelligence to play 1-2 punch. And we will thwart 2 off the main scheme with Coulson. Do I? I think I just do attacks. So we'll try to attack her for 1. Attached character cannot attack after this. Shuck and shame. I really don't care. Monica will attempt to attack. No preparation. So that is going to push Black Widow to the next phase. We're going to get 2 threat placed on the main scheme. And Black Widow is going to get 16 hit points. 2, 4, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16. Defeated. Whatevs, I think we just hit her for 3. Discard 1 event card from your hand. No! Our split personality. We at least get our damage in and get to reduce the threat, though. The important things in life, right? Get out there, dude. Okay. Oh, my token bin is a disaster. I haven't been paying attention to it. It's very mad at me. Okay, let's ready everything. I like readying. Readying's fun. Attached to your identity. So She-Hulk's the one that can't attack. Oh my gosh. This came out from Coulson attacking. So that last attack didn't actually happen. Bloop. Split personality's back in my hand. Hey! And instead I had to exhaust myself to discard this card. So there's still 2 threat on the main. Sorry about that. Real sloppy. But we'll take it. We get to draw 2 cards and get an extra encounter card. It's a grappling hook, which does something. I swear I remember. I think it's the one that cancels an event, right? Because that's a discarded an event. They kind of mirror each other a little bit. We've got split personality, 2 copies of 1-2 punch and Hellcat. 2 threat going on the main. She's going to attack us for 2, 3, 4. Ouch. We've got 2 encounter cards. The first one is that she schemes for 2, 3, putting her to 7 on the main scheme. Danger. Danger zone. And then we've got, when we play an event, cancel the effects and discard this card. But, okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's remove 3 threat. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Feels great. Let's... Do I just play Hellcat and thwart for 2-2 and then start doing attacks? I think I do. I'm just going to play Hellcat. We'll thwart for 2 twice. Really knocking down that main scheme. And that means we can get 4 damage off in our attacks without triggering any preparations. We'll ready everybody up. Draw our 4 cards. Quake, Ground Stomp, Counterintelligence, and Genius. And away we go. Okay. 2 threats going on the main. Black Widow attacks us for 2+ something, and we're going to block with Monica. 2+1. We could have face tanked it. What was I thinking? We get 1 encounter card, Titania's Fury. Titania attacks your hero. If she did not attack, heal all damage from her, and this card gains Surge. Into a Quick Strike minion who hits us for 2. No biggie. No biggie. We've got to do what? 12 damage in 1 turn? That's going to be tough. We can try, but that's going to be tough. And I can't play events. Well, I can, but they're not good. Let's go ahead and 3-4 damage. 5-6 damage. That is not enough. Let's go ahead and kill this commando and flip down. We will thwart 1 off the main. Surveillance team. We won't thwart for 1 because we're going to thwart for 2 with Hellcat instead. Just get that main scheme to 0. We'll go ahead and play a counterintelligence. And moving on with our life. Let's hope we don't draw something that deals damage to our hero. Get rid of Ground Stomp. Clear the area. 1-2 punch. Global Logistics. Homeland Intervention. And Upside the Head. Alright. Villain's going to get 1 threat because we object. She's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to counterintelligence it. So it becomes only 1. And our encounter card is attach the minion. Surge, because there are no minions. Black Widow's Gauntlets, retaliate, just what we didn't want her to have. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's recover. Feels a bit silly, but I think we need it. Let's flip up. We'll do 2 to Black Widow. No retaliate. Thank goodness. Let's go ahead and Global Logistics with 1 of these. It'll be canceled. Let's go ahead and use Upside the Head for Clear the Area to remove 2 and draw a card. Let's go ahead and play Quake and hold on to 1-2 punch. We're free to attack now. So I think we attack. Whoever attacks is going to get retaliated. So let's attack with Coulson. And we're going to see we don't have a preparation, so this discards. It means he does get his 1 damage through. Good job, Phil. At this point, Quake can attack for 2 pretty safely. I think we just sit on the rest. Let's see where things go. Drawing our 3 cards, we've got Ground Stop, 1-2 punch, Superhuman Law Division, Focused Rage. Black Widow is going to get 2 threat. Can't do nothing about that. She's going to attack us for 2, 3. And our encounter card is Legal Work. Flip and exhaust. Or give the main scheme 1 acceleration token. So we'll flip, place an Excel token. Gladly. Nonsense here. Okay. Let's flip and deal 2. That pretty much seals the game for us. We will thwart with Hellcat. She's no longer with us, friends. We can attack for 3. And we can use Focused Rage to 1-2 punch and finish Black Widow off. We did it! Alright. Let's get set up for expert mode here. I'm going to start by shuffling my deck. Be sad about the state of my tokens, but they're my own fault. So that was standard mode. Let's try it in expert now. So we're going to start with 16 health on the Widow. We're also going to start with 4 threat on the main scheme, making it a lot more difficult to deal with. I still think we want that AIM Scientist out as our person so that they die to a flip. Probably way down here, yeah. And we're going to have 15 health on ourselves. That's 5. 10, 15. But knowing how I play, that's going to go down really fast. Okay. So it's going to be hard because we've got to maintain threat a little bit more. It's going up 2 per player per round instead of 1 per player. So it's going up 2 for us. That'll be interesting. Okay. So I think it worked okay. I farted around a little bit too much, and we can fix that in a second play. I think I spent too much time setting up those surveillance teams, and they were strong, but I don't know how strong they were compared to just going face and playing allies. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deck. Let's see. Coulson, surveillance team, skilled investigator, Hellcat, clear the area, lay down the law. I don't think I switch anything. I like the cards I have. We're going to flip and kill. We're going to play Coulson for 3, which is going to let us go find counterintelligence. Let's pay for him differently, though. Pay for him that way. So here's what's left in our hand. We can use counterintelligence to play clear the area after Coulson thwarts. And then we'll still be able to play skilled investigator, which is pretty slick. We also haven't seen a double resource, and there's 3 in here, so there's a chance that we could hold on to counterintelligence, but I think the safe thing is still thwart, clear the area. That'll put Coulson to 1. Schmack with Shmee-Hulk for 3. We draw a card from clear the area. It's split personality. So yeah, we're going to play skilled investigator and hold on to our split. Okay. 1-2 punch, global logistics, and surveillance team. Cards we do not mind spending except for 1-2 punch. Villain's going to get 2 threat. Black Widow's going to attack us for 2. Oh, Titania's thing is still in there. 2, 3. Not off them, off me. Silly She-Hulk. And our encounter card is Find the AIM Scientist. They're back, lads. They're back. Patrol. Now I gotta remember what patrol does. I always forget if patrol means while a minion with patrol is engaged with a player, that player cannot use the cards they control to thwart the main scheme. Well, that's a problem for me. So I'm going to kill that thing with the basic attack. That way Coulson can clear the main scheme. Now I'll pay 3 for split personality to flip down and draw 6 cards. So we get a strength, a legal practice, a Monica Chang, an energy, a Gamma Slam, and a lay down the law. That's the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. But that's okay. We're going to flip up and kill this scientist. Woot woot. I think I pay for a Monica Chang and go get one of those surveillance teams. Does she only search my deck? Search your deck and discard pile. So it's going to get 4 counters on it. Hey, if they're free, they're free. Right, team? I think she'll punch for 1 because she can without fear of preparations. And I'm going to discard... I think I even discard Gamma Slam and just keep strength. Yeah, that was the right choice. Okay. Readying things up. 2 going on the main scheme. Black Widow's going to attack us for 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Gamma Slam, where are you? Our encounter card is Legal Work. Yeah. We don't need an acceleration token yet. It's our go. It is our go. I think we play Wiccan. He thwarts the main scheme and tries to damage her for 2, which he is successful at. We'll remove 1 threat with a surveillance team. We can punchy punchy. I'm just going to punch with Monica, actually. I could flip up here, but I think if the main scheme's at 0, why not just stay where we are and worry about that later? So let's discard an Upside the Head, and we will object this round. Drawing 6 cards. We get a second Superhuman Strength, a Legal Practice, a Genius, a Focused Rage, and a Superhuman Law Division. So 1 threat going out. Black Widow is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go to 5 threat. And our encounter card is an AIM Abductor, who's going to go find Abduct Superhumans. And we can finally remove those Titania cards from the deck as we see them. She's out of there. We don't want to see her. Not today. Oh, that's right. Our last game started with Shadows round 1. That's why it was a disaster. I don't feel so bad about that dumpster fire on Standard anymore. I wonder if we played that Crisis correctly. I don't know. Oh well. It's too late now. So this is going to get 2 threat. We've got a minion and other things to deal with. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and thwart 1 with Wiccan and see what we get for damage. It's a 1 damage, so I'm going to place it on this guy. Let's go ahead and flip up. We'll do 2 to Black Widow. And we'll do a base attack against this AIM Abductor to get rid of him, and I do not have a 1-2 punch for today. We do, however, have the ability to clear that side scheme, which is going to draw us a card off Skilled Investigator. So we just dump both Focused Rages on the board. We dump at least 1. We've got 2 Superhuman Strength and another Focused Rage. I really like Superhuman Strength. I could take 1 and draw 1 with Focused Rage and see what we get. It's a clear the area. So I think we use Coulson to hit the main scheme for 2. It does defeat our friend Coulson. Looking a little thin on allies here. We use Legal Practice to clear the area. Drawing a card. What the heck? Let's Focused Rage it. There we go. So we've got Skilled Investigator, Surveillance Team, 2 Focused Rage, a Wiccan, and a She-Hulk. We're drawing 4 cards, but we really have a massive hand size now. We have 2 threat going on the main. Black Widow is going to attack us for 2 plus none. Our encounter card is a Quick Strike dude, which we'll just take to the face. Okay, not so bad. Let's thwart with Wiccan. Come on, 3 boost, just 1. So we'll hit Black Widow with that, and that will get rid of Wiccan. We are not going to use our Focused Rages this turn, most likely. Let's remove a threat from the main. And let's attack Black Widow for 3. Because there are no schemes to remove. And we'll pay 2 resources to play 1-2 punch and Upside the Head. So that's going to ready us and confuse Black Widow. At which point we'll punch the AIM Commando for 3. Flip down and see what we get from our 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not decked out yet. Quake, Homeland Intervention, Global Logistics, clear the area, Upside the Head, Homeland Intervention. Alright, 1 threat going out. We object. Corn fused. And caught off guard. Goodbye, Skilled Investigator. It's our go. We flip and do 2 damage. Feels great. Oh, no. We heal first. We heal. That was why we did this. I remember this now. Now we use Homeland Intervention to clear the area, which will draw us a card. We use Global Logistics and Upside the Head to play a Quake. I think we just sit on a 1-2 punch and Homeland Intervention for a turn. We're going to draw 1, which does deck us out, unfortunately. We're stalling here a bit because we want to handle that. What is this? An AIM soldier that I defeated. We want to handle that transition to Black Widow 3 very carefully. We want that to be the beginning of our turn so we can clean up the extra threat that goes out. Alright, we have clear the area, laid on the law, Homeland Intervention, and 1-2 punch. So we've got 2 threat going out. Black Widow is going to attack us for 2, 3, 4. I probably should have just blocked with Quake. We have 2 encounter cards. The first is Covert Ops. Oh, glad we did not trigger. She's going to scheme for 3. I hate that. Not a fan. Second one is Covert Ops. Oh my goodness. She's going to scheme for 2 more. Flipping down, no feel safe anymore. Yeah, that happened. Okay, let's use Homeland Intervention to remove 4 threat. I do a base thwart. I take a damage and draw a card. I take another damage and draw a card. Oh my gosh. I just drew 2 double resources for people listening audioly only. So I can't do anything with my hand, but I can use Lay Down the Law to play Clear the Area, which removes 2 threat. And we will flip down and get out of dodge. Okay. We got some troubles. Come on, Gamma Slam. Nope. Okay. 1 threat going in the main scheme because we object. Black Widow will scheme for 2, only 2. And our encounter card is Mad Science, which provides an acceleration icon. Probably the best thing we could have drawn right now, if we're being honest. Alright, we need to heal, because we need those hit points, man. We need them. Can we get away without flipping? Let's pay 3 for Coulson and go get a counterintelligence. What I'd really like to do is do 1 more heal, and then flip and go ham. Do we have a counterintelligence? I know we played it last game. Is it in our... It's probably in my hand. That's going to be hilarious. It's right here. Okay. Shuffle our deck. So we've got 3 thwart potential there. Could bring the main scheme pretty low. Get it to 0 if we use our surveillance team. We can put a counterintelligence out. This all feels pretty good. Let's use Upside the Head and energy. No, let's just use energy to play counterintelligence on the main scheme. We will use energy to do that. Okay, so Quake and Coulson will remove 3 from the main, each taking 1 consequential. And I could flip up and clear the area. I think that's actually... Oh, if I flip up, it's going to move her to the next phase from She-Hulk's damage. And there'll be 4 threat out there. I think we sit down 1 more turn. Stay in bed. Get rid of Upside the Head. Keep clear the area. Get another clear the area, lay down the law, homeland intervention, and a lay down the law, and a surveillance team. Wow, a handful of not damage. Okay. The main scheme is going to go up by 3 because of this acceleration token, and we're going to counterintelligence that to have it go up by nothing. She is going to scheme for 4, and we're going to object to make that only 3. And our encounter card is a Dance of Death. Oh no! Deal 1 damage to a character, Coulson. Deal 2 damage to a character, us. Deal 3 damage to a character. Goodbye, Quake. That was fun. Yeah. Okay. Super fun. Let's go ahead and flip. We're going to hit her. She is going to go to 20 health and place 3 threat on the main scheme. So it is now at 7, and we need to deal some damage. We're not going to be able to flip down unless she's confused anymore. She's at 20. That 5 can be a 10, right? 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We just flipped. We did our response to deal our damage, and we could now lay down the law, which I think we will do. So we're going to use Homeland Intervention to lay down the law for 4 threat removal. We're going to thwart with Coulson for 2. I can't afford to do that. I need Coulson blocking for me. We can thwart with Surveillance Team for 1. And that will let us use Clear the Area to play Clear the Area, which will get rid of all the threat in the main scheme. We draw a Ground Stomp. We've got a ton of damage, guys. Let's take a damage and draw a card. Got a Split Personality. Now that is an entertaining idea for next round. Or for this round. Let's go ahead and hit for 3. She's down to 17. I still think I need to keep him for better lives. I think I am going to Split Personality. It's going to flip me down and draw 6 cards. Genius, Surveillance Team, Upside the Head, Wiccan, 1-2 Punch, 1-2 Punch. So I can play Wiccan, who can thwart the side scheme, and hit Black Widow for 3. Way to go, man! 14 damage left. I think I pitch these 2 Justice cards and sit. So we've got 2 1-2 punches, a Superhuman Strength, a Gamma Slam, a Hellcat, and a Skilled Investigator. We're doing what we can. Black Widow's going to get 3 threat on her main scheme, and she's going to scheme. That's a little dicey here. For 3 plus 3, that puts her to 9. Oh no. That threats me out. Because she gets 4 threat because this acceleration token. Plus 3 for stage 3. Then she schemes for 3 plus 3. My goodness. Oh no, no, no. I object. I objected. That's why she only got 3. We're still in it until we immediately draw Covert Ops and I facepalm. Okay. Our encounter card is Widow's Bite. You are stunned and take a damage. Also not great. Take a damage, not heal a damage. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Wow. She got 14 damage on her. I think we just kill this puppy, right? Although, hold on. How many attack acrobatics are in the discard pile? 1. 2. She can't prevent it with preparations. She could damage us with preparations, which I'm not a huge fan of. But you live and you learn, right? Let's flip up. We're going to deal 2. we are going to attempt to attack, but just clear stunned. Great job, fam. I think we're going to pay for a Gamma Slamma. It's 13 damage. She triggers a preparation. It is nothing. 13 of the 12 dead. Oh my goodness. We did it. We did win on expert mode with She-Hulk against the new villains. I don't feel so bad. That was super fun. So I hope you all enjoyed that and you go back and revisit some of your favorite classic heroes, vintage Marvel champions. I can't remember what they're calling, like the rotation stuff, you know, the crap we don't want you to care about anymore, Marvel champions. Heroes against the new scenarios because they are super fun and tense and you can still win and it's awesome. So thanks for tuning in. We will be back next Wednesday with a villain primer for the second villain and a gameplay video featuring Captain Marvel versus that second villain. See y'all later.